How does a single world master build an army of loyal immortal kings in just 1 month? This is the story of how Luo Feng became the nightmare of the Star Tower. Today, we are looking at the aftermath of Luo Feng's inheritance. Without waiting any longer, let's get into the story. Let's start with the setup. Being the master of the Star Tower gives Luo Feng abilities that are honestly broken. Think of it as God mode. First, he has a complete map. He can track hundreds of thousands of warriors from the Automaton, Demon, and Bug camps. He knows exactly where everyone is at all times. Second, he can teleport. If he sees a fight he likes, he can open a pathway and appear right there. Third, and most importantly, he controls the exits. Usually, exits appear randomly to let people escape. But if Luo Feng wants you to stay, the exits never appear. The Star Tower is now his personal arena, and he sets the rules. Before the hunt begins, we need to understand why Luo Feng wants soul slaves. In this universe, finding true allies is hard. Friends can betray you, and mercenaries only want money. But a soul slave is different. They are loyal to the core of their spirit. They will die for you without hesitation, and they will give you all their treasures. However, getting one is incredibly hard. You have to knock an enemy into a coma without killing them, which costs a fortune and is very risky. Most powerful immortals are lucky to have one slave. Luo Feng wants to catch 8 in 1 month. That is unheard of. So how does he do it? Luo Feng builds a perfect system. First, he targets soul masters. Why? Because a soul master slave can burn their energy to boost Luo Feng's own soul techniques. It is a snowball effect. Each capture makes the next one easier. Second, he uses Fei Mo Poison. He coats his heavy sealed stars in this deadly toxin. One hit destroys 30% to 80% of an enemy's body instantly. This is the key. You can only enslave someone if they are incredibly weak. By reducing them to less than 10% health, Luo Feng creates a window of opportunity. But it wasn't easy. The first 4 days were brutal. Luo Feng fought 12 battles against 12 Pinnacle King Soul Masters. He weakened them, he attacked their souls, and he failed every single time. All 12 enemies chose to self-destruct rather than become slaves. For 4 days, Luo Feng got 0 slaves. But he didn't give up. He used these failures to refine his 10,000 soul control technique. He learned the perfect timing. Plus, he was looting the dead bodies, earning hundreds of billions in wealth. He was getting rich, but he still needed his army. Finally, the breakthrough happened. His target was King Honed Heart, a diamond-like warrior from the Paluo Wa race. The plan went perfectly. The sealed star hit him, the poison destroyed 64% of his body, and he was left with only 36% health. Luo Feng used his refined soul technique. Honed Heart struggled, but he was too weak. After 12 failures, Luo Feng finally succeeded. Honed Heart stood up and called him master. This changed everything. With Honed Heart burning his energy to help, Luo Feng's success rate jumped from 20% to 33%. With his first slave secured, Luo Feng turned hunting into a factory process. Step 1. Scan the tower for targets. Step 2. Teleport in. Step 3. Let the slaves attack with poison weapons to weaken the enemy. Step 4. Soul control them while they are weak. Step 5. Heal the new slave and move to the next target. It was systematic and ruthless. Over the next month, Luo Feng fought 34 more battles and captured 7 more slaves. He even started using his slaves to fight for him while he stayed hidden, keeping his identity secret. By the end of the month, Luo Feng had a complete squad of 9 immortals. Let's look at the lineup. He had Heavy Arrow, the Limit King he started with. He had King Honed Heart, the Soul Master who made everything possible. He captured 2 more Soul Masters, King Sorrow Demon and King Kukan. With 3 Soul Masters boosting him, almost no one could resist. Then he added the muscle, Limit Kings like Zhenzhong, Metal Flag, Mountain Howl, Jihong and Fu Shui. He even equipped them strategically, giving the legendary ancient clock to Jihong and the ice net to Fu Shui. What makes this army scary isn't just their strength, it's how Luo Feng manages them. 4 of them are controlled directly by him, and the rest are controlled by his slaves. This creates a perfect chain of command. Also, Luo Feng was incredibly smart about secrecy. He never used the sealed stars to seal people, only to smash them. This kept his identity as the Star Tower's master a secret. He also reinvested all the loot he found, equipping his new slaves with top-tier treasures. He didn't just build a group of fighters, he built a sustainable military unit. The result? Luo Feng's alias, Blade River, became a legend of terror. Word spread across the Automaton, Demon and Bug camps that Blade River was hunting Soulmasters. This terrified everyone because killing a Soulmaster is extremely hard. It meant Blade River had no weaknesses, he was strong physically and spiritually. Warriors started fleeing the tower just to avoid him. Meanwhile, Luo Feng sat on a mountain of treasure, commanding 9 powerful kings, ready for his next move. This story shows us the true nature of Luo Feng. He isn't just a brute with a big sword, he is a tactician. He took a difficult goal, capturing soul slaves, and broke it down into a science. He used failure as a lesson, wealth as a tool, and his enemies' weaknesses against them. In just 1 month, he went from a lone wolf to a general, proving that in the Swallowed Star universe, the most dangerous weapon is a sharp mind. So here is a question for you. With this 9 immortal army and total control over the Star Tower, what should Luo Feng do next? Should he keep hunting, or should he go after even bigger targets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this breakdown helped you understand Luo Feng's genius strategy, hit that like button and subscribe to Donghua Minute. Ring the bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay tuned for more incredible adventures from Swallowed Star.